I remember we were in the process of getting your home built, and we went to the model home, and we was talking all things real estate, and I was sweating profusely. And as we were driving by the different homes to look, I said, I'm sorry, guys, I gotta turn the air on, I gotta put the window down. Oh my God, there's another one. And you said, what is going on with you? And I said, I'm just on fire. I guess I'm in menopause. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm on fire. And you said, well, you know, I'm a gynecologist, because I knew you was a doctor, but I didn't know you was a gynae. So your specialty. So I was like, oh my God, I need help. I just can't do it. So we were together for about 2 or 3 hours that day, and it just kept happening. And all I remember saying is, here's another one. Oh my God, here's another one. And you said, you better come and see me. You need to come and see me. And I made an appointment, and my life changed.
Yay!
It was bad. It was terrible.
Hello, this is Dr. Taiwo Durowade from Dardur Gynecology, here to do a testosterone pellet testimonial with one of my favorite people, Tina Comeaux. Hi, Tina.
Hi, doctor.
Tina and I met when I was trying to buy a house. Yes, so Tina is an Illinois realtor and a life insurance broker. Do you want to do more introduction, Tina? Can I say more?
I think that does it. I'm an Illinois
Okay.
realtor, so I can assist in all real estate needs. And I'm also a life insurance broker in case you want to get your family covered.
Awesome. Tina made the process of getting our house very smooth, and she advocated for us when when we had some issues. So definitely a go-to for all realtor house buying, selling needs. Okay. All right. So we were at the model house, and Tina just kept fanning herself. She would just be sweating. She was so uncomfortable. I was like, Tina, I'm a gynecologist. I can help you. And so she was like, I think I need a consultation. So eventually Tina called me. Oh, what was your memory of how we met?
You said it nicely. I remember we were in the process of getting your home built, and we went to the model home, and we was talking all things real estate, and I was sweating profusely. And as we were driving by the different homes to look, I said, I'm sorry, guys, I gotta turn the air on, I gotta put the window down. Oh my God, there's another one. And you said, what is going on with you? And I said, I'm just on fire. I guess I'm in menopause. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm on fire. And you said, well, you know, I'm a gynecologist, because I knew you was a doctor, but I didn't know you was a gynae. So your specialty. So I was like, oh my God, I need help. I just can't do it. So we were together for about 2 or 3 hours that day, and it just kept happening. And all I remember saying is, here's another one. Oh my God, here's another one. And you said, you better come and see me. You need to come and see me. And I made an appointment, and my life changed.
Yay!
It was bad. It was terrible.
I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear you when you said your life changed. That's my mission.
It was affecting my life. I mean, I didn't know you guys. You know, we had just met. I'm trying to be a professional realtor. I'm trying to answer you and your twins, your sister questions, and it was affecting me. And I had to keep excusing myself, like, I'm sorry. Here's another one. I'm sorry. Here's another one. It was just crazy. I felt so unprofessional and just ill and sick and sorry. It was just terrible.
Oh. And you know, that's the thing I see with a lot of my patients is they're in meetings and they're sweating profuse and they have to leave or change their clothes in the bathroom. I'm like, no, you need to come and see me. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to fix that.
Yes.
Awesome. And so how was your experience at the office?
So the experience, well, when you had mentioned the hormone replacement therapy, and I didn't have a clue what that was. I never heard of that. It was foreign to me. So you explained to me that my hormones could be, you did use the word could, you said your hormones could be imbalanced. That's normally the problem when you go through menopause, you're losing something, or the estrogen is not testosterone. You were giving me all this stuff. So I'm like, I really don't know what all that means. So the office is just love. I love the office. And one thing I really do like about your office is that you have your television up there with you talking about every problem in the world come female. And I just love that because you sit there and you're listening. And one day you were talking about endometriosis. I'm like, oh God, I wish I would have knew that because I suffered from endometriosis. So it's just very informative and educational when you step in the office. And I love
That's
that.
good. That's good. That's good. That's what we want. I kind of want my patients educated about their conditions. That way they can make better decisions about what treatments they want to go with. Because a lot of people have been dealing with the same conditions for a long time, but when I ask them, they're like, "Oh, I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know that." And I'm like, "Oh." So part of my mission or part of my passion is educating women so they can make better decisions.
Well,
That's
I
awesome.
mean, you are a godsend, you and your whole
Oh,
family. You know, I love the whole family since we've been doing so many real estate deals together. But
yeah.
the thing is, I've been dealing with this for over 10 years.
Wow.
It wasn't this bad. Last year was the worst.
Mm.
But I've been dealing with my symptoms for a very long time. And like most females, we think it's menopause and
Normal.
that's what we have to go through. It's
Yeah.
so just deal with it and go
Hmm.
crazy. I never in a mill. I've heard of some natural remedies that really don't work. So you
Hmm.
just say,
This
this is
is
what
my
I
new
have to
life. Yeah.
do in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you mentioned one of your symptoms already, which is the hot flashes, the sweating. Any other symptoms that you were struggling with before?
But what bothered me and what wanted me to seek your advice and everything is because the hot flashes, like I said, I've been dealing with that for a while and it's very uncomfortable. Last year was the worst on a scale
Mm.
of 1 to 10. It was about 100. But my real problem, which I thought my mom had first and second stages of dementia before she passed away. So I was thinking to myself that I'm catching dementia
Mm.
or something
Mm.
because you gave me the name brain fog, but I was like, I'm losing my memory. I can't
Mm.
remember stuff. Like I was like, I must have Alzheimer's. I didn't know what that was, why I couldn't remember what I had for breakfast. And
Mm.
it was just brain fog. And I didn't know what that was, and I was extremely, extremely worried about that because I
Mm.
cannot get used to the hot flashes and being uncomfortable and being miserable. It
Mm.
became norm. I was just
Mm.
normally miserable. So the brain fog is what scared me, though.
Mm. Mm.
That was
Especially
my
with
big,
your mom's history.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And so after doing your labs, after, consultation, looking at what's deficient, you decided to proceed with the pellets. How was the insertion?
Well, let's talk about the labs first,
Oh, yeah.
because I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
And then you had to take my blood and you informed me of all type of things. And you said that my numbers were really, really, really low. You was like, oh my God, you're supposed to be, can't remember the numbers, 250. And I was like at 45 or 8 or some crazy
Yeah.
number.
You
And
were
I'm
at
like,
8.
what? I was a completely,
Depleted.
unbalanced,
Mm.
completely unbalanced. And I'm like, oh, really?
Mm.
So you and I talked about all my symptoms, the hot flashes, and don't forget about the sleeping. I was only sleeping
Yeah.
2 hours here, wake up, take off all my clothes, get an ice pack, put it on the back of my neck, put it on my chest. Then I'm cold. I go back to sleep 2 hours, and it's a cycle every night. I'm only sleeping 2 hours. I'm exhausted, completely exhausted all day. I'm
Oh my
dealing with
gosh.
people and their finances and real estate. It was just crazy. I
Mm.
was very, very unhappy. Like my life is over.
Mm.
You can't
Wow.
function if you don't sleep.
True. True.
you know so you tried to explain to me about the insertion of the pellet, and it has nothing to do with you or your office or the pellet. I have a very, very low tolerance of pain.
Mm.
So I don't like it, and needles, and I just hate it.
Mm.
It's just your demeanor and your vibe and your patience, and you just seem like, I know that you be stressing sometime, doctor, but you don't show it. You don't show it. You're just so, I know you got problems too. It seems like you're perfect, but I know you got problems. But by you being so calm,
Mm.
just so calm, cool, and collective, and you understood, and I still hated that needle. It's nothing you can do about that,
Mm.
for you to numb the little area.
Area.
But
Mm-hmm.
once you did, and by the time I really started to, when I almost said, I don't like this, it was over.
Yep.
It was over. I mean, you did it so smooth and so, it was wonderful. It was absolutely, I still hate it, but it was extremely durable. And you're calm for real. You being calm like that, I think that you
Mm.
were meant to be a doctor. This is what you
Um,
are supposed to be doing. You
Thank
just
you.
calm. You make your patient real calm. You don't get all
Frazzled.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love that.
thank you. Thank you for
I love
saying
that.
that. You're
Yeah,
right that I do have my days, but yeah, no, I don't show it to my patients.
no, you do not. You hide it very, very well.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you saying that. Thank you very
Mhm.
much. And you're right. It took like 5 minutes to do. By the time you're like, what am I
The
feeling?
whole thing took 5 minutes. I think the little, you don't like for me to use the word slice.
Incision, you mean? Incision?
When you did the incision, it was so quick. The whole thing took less than 5 minutes, I think. I think
Awesome.
by you having to counsel me and calm me down a little bit and talk to me, that made it 5 minutes. It was
Yeah,
really, really quick.
really
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
When did you start feeling better?
I want to say, so I've had three.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was a godsend. I don't know what happened with that second one. It was just, I was in heaven. But that first one, I want to say maybe 24 hours, 2 days,
Nice.
maybe a good 2 days. I started feeling like I remembered everything. It was the hot flashes stopped immediately. That night I slept, maybe I had one or something. It was weird. I think I woke up out of habit, but I
Mm.
wasn't hot. So it was, I want to say maybe 48 hours. I would
Wow.
give it 48
That
to
is
72
nice.
hours. I start feeling amazing from a -0, a
Mm.
-20 to maybe like a 5 or 6.
Mm.
That's a
Mm.
huge difference.
Wow, wow, wow. The
Yeah.
second one, I think I added a little bit of estrogen.
You added that estrogen, and I couldn't, it was a bittersweet situation because I had so much energy and I felt so alive and awake. I was awoke and I couldn't sleep for like 2 days. I was just all over the place. I was remembering stuff, clean. It was just, it definitely felt like something illegal. I don't know. I've never done hard drugs before, but I'm like, this is what hard drugs have to feel like because I just felt wonderful. No, seriously, I just felt amazing. Remember, I called you like, what was so different about this one? And my estrogen was so low, I guess you had to give me a little estrogen. But I felt just absolutely fantastic. I got so much work done. That was the best 3 months of my life. It was just and it reminded me of me in my
In your
30s,
20s, yeah.
really my 20s and my 30s when you're just like 100% alive.
Mm.
Everything I'm not in a relationship, so the sexual thing, because I know a lot of people suffer with that,
Mm.
especially married women.
Mm.
I wasn't in a relationship, but my body was craving sex. It was it I mean it's part of your hormones,
Yeah, yeah.
and I just felt amazing. It was
Wow.
it's fantastic.
I'm
It's
so glad. I'm
yeah,
so glad.
it is
This is an
fantastic.
excellent one. This is an
And I
excellent.
don't have Alzheimer's. I don't have dementia. I don't have
Yeah,
Alzheimer's. I
no.
remember everything. Yeah, yeah.
It's just estrogen deficiency. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember everything now. I can
Oh.
literally have a conversation without forgetting. Wait a minute,
Mm.
what was we just talking about? Or go
Mm.
to the grocery store trying to get my dog some dog food. I go and get everything else but the dog food.
Mm.
Just little things like that. I come home and my dog's sitting in the corner looking at me like, hey, I haven't ate in a day. I had to go back out. It was terrible. I was like, this is dementia. It was bad.
I knew this was gonna be a lot of fun, but I didn't know I was gonna laugh this.
Writing down everything. I felt like I aged like 30 years. I
Mm.
felt 80 with my little
Yeah.
pad. I had to write down everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get dog food, pick up
Yeah.
clothes from the cleaner. Don't forget to get gas. I mean,
Mm.
forget gas. My light is on and I'm forgetting to get gas. It was just, no, it's really bad. It's really scary.
Yeah, it is. It actually is quite scary. People really do think that something
Men-
ominous,
yeah.
yeah, something ominous is going on. And all it is just loss of hormones. And there is this perception that, oh, even amongst doctors, that, oh, it's just menopause, there's nothing to do. But actually there is, and we can give you hormones in a safe way. I know there's this, everyone's afraid of hormones and cancer, but we have evidence that testosterone does not cause cancer. And so my main thing is testosterone, and if you need estrogen, then I'll add that on to get you 100% feeling how you used to feel. So I'm glad that was your experience. I'm very glad.
It definitely worked. Fast forward 1 year. Um, Fast forward today, as I sit here, we did my numbers and
Mm-hmm.
were surprised. We just did my numbers last week. You were very surprised how high they were. And so I don't know if everything is like connecting bad,
Yeah.
I'm just extremely grateful that we met.
Me too.
I'm extremely grateful that we met, not just for the real estate, because you guys are we're good with the real estate. We're absolutely wonderful. I love you, your dad, everybody. But my life is just, I'm so much better. And like I said, I got used to the hot flashes and I was just miserable. I just accepted that I was going to be miserable and hot for the rest of my life. The brain fog is what really is what I'm more happy about. I'm more happy and grateful for the brain fog. It's completely gone.
Wow.
I can remember what I had for breakfast this morning. And
what
I did
buy dog food for Courtney.
That's more important to me than the hot flashes. Seriously, it's more important.
Absolutely, because that family history is scary.
Yeah, it scared me.
And dementia is one of the biggest causes of is one of the biggest side effects of menopause, actually. Hormone replacement has been shown to reduce the rate of dementia or to reduce the chances that it happens. So a lot of women do, you weigh the risks and the benefits. What are the risks and what are the benefits and what do I need in my life right now? And there are safe ways for us to give you hormones back. So I'm glad you took advantage of it and I'm glad you had great results.
And if we didn't meet or if God didn't bless me with another gynecologist to inform me of this, and if I would have just continued on the way I had been continuing on and didn't do anything about it, I don't know where my brain cells will be. Brain fog just started happening last year. So it's like, and I'm not a doctor, but I'm extremely medically inclined. So I'm thinking, and like, did this happen to my mom? Like, you just accept the brain fog and it get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Then the doctor telling you this and not even thinking about the hormone situation.
Hormone part. Yeah.
It make a lot of sense. What if I didn't get any help with my brain fog?
Yeah.
I mean, I was literally freaking out. Like, did I eat?
Wow.
But I had breakfast. I mean, it was a whirlwind. So like that makes a lot of sense for people that don't get taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Anything you don't take care of get worse and worse and worse.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
This is so much fun.
Get your life back.
Yes.
Get your energy back. Sleep good at night.
Amen.
Yes. I mean, I'm over 50. I got about a good 40 years, hopefully.
Yes, you do. You don't look 50. You look 38.
I feel it in these last 2 years. I feel like I aged to 80. So I am extremely grateful that this is back. It's this.
Amen.
More than anything, it was my brain. It was my
yeah.
Ready to lose that.
Thank you so much, Tina. This was so much fun.
Anytime. I'll see you next week.
Yes.
We're gonna be together forever. I'm so grateful. Thank you, doctor.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, Tina. All right, I'll see you next time.
Okay. Bye-bye.